here at this gig is a true recession indicator.
Growing up, Mistress was fat and so that was 2 reasons why she had a toaster in her tub.
Bob has so many white twinks. When he has group sex, Kim Petras is the opener.
Lydia's hole has the capacity of 86 and a liquor license.
They also said the smell of her stink up the room.
Don't act like she does not look like or the I mean, come on.
You are sending me like too fucking filled.
I do listen to Luxx sing sometimes, and I think of all the things I'd rather be doing, like going to the bathroom and letting—
Wait! Slow down! Before you watch the video, I have a few things I need to say. I promise you I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. A lot of y'all have been asking, where is the roast? We want the roast. We need the roast of MIB. Why is it only on the Patreon? Listen, my goal is to never paywall stuff. I want my content to be able to be consumed by anyone, anywhere. I never want to put things behind a paywall because I know how it feels to not have money. I know how it feels to feel excluded. I don't want anyone to feel like that. I know everyone has different financial statuses and obligations, so I'm never gonna ask y'all to give me your last dollar. However, projects like these are very, very ambitious. They cost a lot of money, and I'll just break it down like this. Think of me paying for the queens, hotels, flights, cameramen, videographers, editors, my team, my agents. Money makes the world go round, and this shit is not cheap to bring you high quality entertainment. So listen, if you have it in you, if you enjoyed the video, you want the full hour-long foolishness, come join us over on the Patreon. I promise you won't regret it. And the cost to watch the full video in its entirety costs less than what it costs to even get into the club. Then you get literally years and years, months and months of backlog content, exclusive videos, uncut footage, banned videos. Listen, I promise you joining the Patreon is worth the money. We have thousands and thousands of members in a big group chat on Discord. It's a bunch of foolishness. I promise you you'll love it. But on that same note, I want to say this. If you can't join us on the Patreon for whatever reason, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please just run the video up, share it with your people, because when you do, I can bring you much more amazing content. I have the scientific evidence to back me doing bigger projects. So I'm gonna stop yapping. Y'all know what it gives. And one last note. This is your one and only warning. If you are a sensitive girl, please just click off the video. The other reason the roast in its entirety is uploaded on the Patreon only is because the girls say a lot of offensive stuff that would get us demonetized, that would get them canceled. The girls took it absolutely too far, but that's what we asked and what we wanted. Hello? So all of this is in good fun. All of this is meant to be lighthearted. If something is said that offends you and you really are offended by it and it makes your stomach twirl, put it in the comments and put the timestamp so we can feel that same way and hopefully laugh at it. Shout out to everyone in Houston, Texas who came and supported the doll on her 1 decade of drag. Mistress officially turned 10 years old, which is so absolutely crazy. With that being said, enjoy. Mwah.
Now let's get this shit started. Now we're gonna introduce our panel. If you're ready to get this shit started, let me say, yeah. On the panel, Tokyo Tony just ended her on the motherfucking internet. Y'all make some noise for Kori Key. Now she said today she was dressed as Kori Isabelle Brooks. Now, I didn't even know. I just thought she took time on her makeup. That's how delusional I am, bitch. She looks sickening.
I'm your goal weight, bitch.
Next up, y'all make some noise for my daughter and my ender, the one and only Lydia B. Kollins. Oh my God, the girls, honey. And certainly one of my faves. She was here when we first were cast on Drag Race. We did our first show as Drag Race Girls Together, so of course I had to bring her back. Y'all make some noise for my bestie, Luxx Noir London. And I am so excited for this next bitch. Y'all make some noise for Bob, the motherfucking drag queen. Oh my God, I am so motherfucking nervous. She about to let me have it. Let's roast this fat bitch, Mistress Isabelle Brooks. Y'all welcome to the podium. This is Kori King.
Holy shit, that intro was like 20 fucking minutes. I just watched this bitch pin a fucking hijab on her head for 30 fucking minutes. A waste of my fucking time. Holy Houston, how the fuck are we feeling tonight? I can't roast you, Mistress, Mistress is a sickening artist. She has paved the way for so many people, and she has really shooken the drag community. And you have also shooken every chair you've ever sat in. But no, seriously, I could not read Mistress. I don't want to do that. So I've messaged her friends, family, and ex-lovers, and I have dug deep and found this entire pamphlet of tea, and I'm calling this the Mistress Files. Now, listen, I've talked to many people, okay? And I found as much tea as I possibly can. I've talked to your ex-partners, family members, your best friends. All right, so first I went on to your upbringings. I wonder, oh, is someone recording? Get her, she got a Nokia!
What has she got? No,
She got an
right here.
Anyway, so I found some people you used to work with, and this is what they said. Oh, Mistress, she was, and I quote, a greedy bitch. She would have Tamika X bring her pork chop plates to Mary's in between her shows.
Wow.
They also said at Hamburger Mary's, the girls used to read her about opening her suitcase. The smell of her tights would stink up the room. They said she would often spray her tights with Febreze. They told her to wash her tights before she left for Drag Race. They said critters were gonna show up in the workroom. And this intrigued me. I thought to myself, wow, did she smell that bad? You know what I did? So I asked one person, and I was like, who are some of her exes? There was one named Max, who attempted to convert her to Islam and wanted her...
Oh my God, I'm so gagged right now.
And wanted her to transition. I was intrigued to hear about her previous partners, so much that I found one of Mistress's exes and decided to private message them, and this is what they had to say. Now I'd like to introduce our next roastery, my wife, the gorgeous, the beautiful, Lydia Kollins!
Thank you, darling. Hi, everyone. Don't expect much from this roast. All of my good materials was for when Mistress was still fat, so I'm so sorry about that. But seriously, I'm happy to be here amongst three beautiful black men. The last time I spent this much time with three black men, I was in a handicap stall in the Apollo Theater. And I'm still loose from it. Okay, anyways. Luxx is here. Hello, Luxx. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, not padding, to be here with us tonight. I know somewhere out there, fives of your fans are eagerly waiting for you to return to music. Get back to it, baby. Those notes aren't going to not hit themselves. I do listen to Luxx sing sometimes, and I think of all the things I'd rather be doing, like going to the bathroom and letting watch my drink.
Thank God.
Listen, but for real. People say Luxx has no curves, but I disagree. Her Adam's apple is right there. My wife, Kori, is also here. Hi, babe. Kori actually never cleans her lace. It's so shriveled and bacony. If we put a bus driver wig on it, we could call it Raven. Anyways, I'm gonna skip the Diddy one. Okay, and then there's Bob. The most damaging thing to happen to the black community since crack cocaine. Ooh, there was a couple like oohs, I'm sorry. Bob has so many white twinks. When he has group sex, Kim Petras is the opener. Y'all are fucking stupid. I don't know if I can say this one.
Say it, say it, say it, say it.
All right, okay. Bob, you remind me of the AIDS quilt. Colorful, old, and put together by a bunch of miserable Give Layla... We're gonna skip that. Okay. And now on to the B-Day boy. Or sorry, I don't know your gender or your sex. Mistress Isabelle Briggs. You look really good tonight. Unclogging the arteries of your cow heart with a toilet plunger was so worth it, sister. Mistress was so big, to lose all that weight, she needed a GLP-2. I do commend you, though. It must have been hard. Your weight loss journey was tougher than Luxx's chin. All right, here's the last one. Mistress was so fat that when she's having sex with Trade, they have to roll her in flour and look for the wet spot.
I'm horny.
But do you know my favorite thing about you most of all? Nothing. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a good night. I would love to apologize and also introduce the next performer, Luxx Noir London.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so I know that y'all had to sit up here and suffer looking at a bunch of bull daggers. So I think that I'll give you a palate cleanser and you can drink in a good sip of what good drag looks like. No pads? Who cares? Your dad likes it. Oh wait, Kori, you don't know who that is. I figured we'd kick this off with some current events. Kori and Lydia are in the press for their disapproval of polyamorous relationships. And honestly, I don't blame them because no one would want to either of them besides each other. So it's like, you know, they might as well just stick together. So many drag queens have been under fire for not showing up places in drag. But honestly, I'm not mad. I personally would never want to look at Bob's mug in person. Lydia now uses they, them pronouns.
What, bitch?
You heard me. Lydia now uses they, them pronouns. But it's not because she's non-binary, it's because she has enough of Kori's semen in her body to be considered a group of people. Thank you. Bob, I went to go buy your book on Amazon, and it said, users who brought this item also bought a shotgun. That user turned out to be Lydia. If there are any of you who are
Bitch, the collective. Oh.
Oh, don't act like she does not look like or the I mean, come on. Boo! Oh my God, am I being heckled? Oh my God. I would say boo to those 2000s earrings you have in your ears, honestly. Wait, it wasn't you? I'm sorry, I think you're really cute.
Girl, what the is happening?
And now to the main entree of this roast. Miserable, ignorant bitch. Mistress likes her haters the same way she likes her arteries. Blocked. Growing up, Mistress was fat and I know that's sad. So that was 2 reasons why she had a toaster in her tub. Guys, come on, stop. You're gonna scare Mistress. She's not used to this. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here. Next, we have a trailblazer, a mogul, an entrepreneur, and it's someone who I keep asking myself, why do they keep doing it? No one wants to see it. Give it up for Bob the drag queen.
Me being here at this gig with these losers is a true recession indicator. I want to thank you for inviting me to what I think used to be an Outback Steakhouse. We are celebrating 10 years of drag, which is a crazy word. But I want to say, I intend to do a good job tonight. We're not going to skip on that gumbo, Silky. You guys have had to sit through some really brutal jokes. This is less of a drag show and more of a hostage situation. But I do want to talk about these lovely people. Let's start with the substance version of me, Miss Kori King. She has been performing for 2s and 3s of people for 1s and 2s of years. She has f***ed more white twinks than monkeypox. I do want to move over to the Make-A-Wish of drag queens, Miss Lydia Butthole Kollins. Or after her performance, as I call her Ice In. It was a little racist. It was a little racist. Lydia's asshole has a capacity of 86 and a liquor license. I do want to have a slight conversation about Luxx Noir London And just in all honesty,
God.
I do want to say that was a really uncomfortable performance. For a second, I thought this club was haunted because everyone was like, boo. Boo!
Me when I see your mug. Boo!
She's still trying. This is crazy. Look at this group. I mean, I gotta tell you, I don't think Silky's seen this many Oreos since her last shift at Walmart. Now let's move on to the Tokyo Tony of drag and the Ginger Minge of Texas. I was gonna do like a bunch of writing and just, but I didn't want to be too mean. But as Mistress said, she did beg me to be here, and she paid me a lot more than she paid the rest of these girls. So I feel like I owe it to you all. I really do. But what I did do a while back, I wrote a song for Mistress, and I never got to perform it for you in person. So hit it!
Okay, I'm sorry we have to cut y'all off. Like I said, I'm not trying to paywall shit, but I think now you can see that that was a little bit too much. So if this gagged you, imagine what's over on the Patreon. You know where to find the video. Come join us over on the Patreon. And also, if you enjoyed today's video, you want the full thing without paying for it, drop a comment, like, run it up, and maybe we'll post a little more on shorts or something else. Be looking for it, but the easiest way is to just come join us over on Patreon. Bye!
Just as sweet as St. Lucia.